What's up, guys and gals? So we got wiped on the Western Front, unfortunately. I came back over here to check on it, and we got knocked over. We got knocked over hard. And so what we need to accomplish for right now is we need to recover and recoup and just make sure that things are happening the way that they're happening. Not going to rebuild the walls for right now because I don't see much point in it because they're just going to rush back out there and get themselves killed. That Blood Moon, actually, I'm just glad it didn't go to it would have been a complete wipe if it had gone to the Eastern Front. So at least the Western Front was recoverable in a way. But we have a lot of soldiers to re-equip right now. We got a lot of coins that we're going to need to be consuming. So let me walk through here. I know that this archer platoon just walked through when these guys all did their harvest. So I think they might have all my money. Yeah, there it is right there. Yeah, there's all the cash. They got it. On this side, you guys got anything? No would be the answer to that question. Okay. Well, since the western wall is already down, I'm just not going to concern myself with it. We got a Blood Moon already, so I've heard that the builder, it doesn't make the builders build faster. The thing that I was talking about, the builder shrine that's on the left, what it actually does, I found out, is that it makes your walls stronger, apparently. So that might be why we weren't folding during Blood Moons previously. I need to make sure that all of those are taken care of at all times, basically. And so that's what I'm going to focus on for right now. But let's re-equip all of the guys from the Western Front that got wiped. We also got to run out into the forest and see if we can recruit some of them. Get them all back so that we don't end up in this big death spiral of recruitment and just kind of failing over and over and over again. We just got to make it happen right now. We got to buckle down. I don't know if we can win at this point. I don't know if we can win, but that doesn't mean I'm going to stop trying. And so let's keep at it, shall we? We need to buy a bunch of bows. Those are going to be up front. So bows, come along with me, little bowman. Yep, that's right. So that you can all rejoin your noble place on the opposite fronts. There we go. And that should get most of them up and running. Assuming we don't get smacked hard on this front again. I'm going to walk my horse slowly in case I need to run away. There should be a lot of little brown guys out here. The guys with the little brown shirts or whatever. There should be a veritable ton of them out here that I should be able to recruit, considering all of our walls just went down. And so there should be a great deal of individuals over here that are just like waiting for the opportunity to be re-recruited. Maybe. I don't know. I could be wrong. If I am, I sincerely hope that I am. Actually, it looks like I got most of them. Okay. Let's go out to the shrine. I want to prime that up for at least a couple of days so that our walls will be stronger. That'll make our recovery a little bit more easy. It costs 6 per. Did they buff that? That seems more expensive than it used to be. I thought it was 5 before. Maybe it was always 6. Probably was always 6 and I just wasn't paying attention. Always assume, between malice and stupidity, that it's always stupidity. That's a big lesson in life that I had to learn. Like, a lot of people be like, oh, they're out to get me. More than likely or not, somebody just made a stupid mistake, and now it's just coincidental that it affects you the most. It's probably not spite, it was probably just somebody screwed up, and now, you know, you gotta sweep up the shards. Grab those right there. We got a lot of bunny fields out here, and I'm wondering if that's one of the reasons why. Let me get a builder out here to retake this wall. And once that's done, we've got a day or two left of our little buff, so it'll probably be alright. They brought me some of the coins from the farmlands, I would figure. Let me refill these guys real fast. We've never lost our farmlands, and I think that's one of the biggest reasons why we're recoverable right now, is if we had lost our farmlands, there's almost no coming back from it, because then it's just so expensive to replace farmers that once you lose them, it's just like, well, GG. So anyways, got a bunch of these guys over here. Hopefully the wall gets rebuilt. We've got the catapult set up on the eastern front perfectly fine. Not going to worry too much about anything else over there. However, I am going to focus really heavily on recruitment real fast. Now that I know there's no more tech for us to research too, I'm kind of just like rushing my way through this. Let's go ahead and get that refueled so that we keep dealing primo damage. And then on this side, I'm going to try and grab 2 more guys and recruit them before we go any further. I don't like to use the towers, so I find that leaving your archers mobile and able to move around tends to be a little bit safer. And I think there's 2 camps back up in here. I don't think the second group's going to be able to make it. I mean, it's going to take them 2 to 3 days just to get back to town anyways. But they might be able to get inside the walls from over here. Oh, there's a treasure chest. Maybe I haven't been out this far. Seems possible. Well, let's get our ride on real fast. I think there might only be 2 portals. I don't really know. I think that if we could hit it from both sides, actually, that might work. I think you go around the world if you make it far enough out, like straight Daft Punk style. But anyways, they're all going to make it back in. What the hell is this big rock right here? What the shit is... What's that big rock right there? There's a really, really big rock right there. Like, what does that do? Ugh. I may build a wall right here, too. We might want to double up. I don't know. Not going to build any farms out here just yet, because these walls are known for falling. However, is this the one that has my farmland inside of it? No. Could build a farm right here, and it wouldn't be too bad. Be a little bit of extra cash along the way, so that I'm not always so strapped after we have big recoveries. Assuming they make it that far, obviously, but this farm is relatively safe. These guys are like the inland people. You know, if you ever watched, like, Attack on Titan, these guys are the guys that are in, like, the inner ring right now, where nothing bad ever happens. They never worry about anything. We got 1 bow left on this side. Let's go ahead and rectify that issue real quick. Let's go check on the eastern front as well. I'll get that coin back. I know it drives people nuts when I leave coins on the ground, but really not too big of a deal. What I could really use for right now is getting this wall back up and running. These cats got coins like crazy. We're on day 33. That means we need to wrap up this map in like 2 weeks. Which I don't even know if we can I'm going to stop sprinting, by the way. I'm a little bit worried my horse is going to run out of his bullshit, so... Huh. Well... Couple more recruits over here. Try and get that hammer shrine up and running. Unfortunately, I'm trying to accelerate my progress at a point where the acceleration is really no longer possible. So aside from leapfrogging loads and loads and loads of objectives, us making it into the end zone before time runs out is becoming a smaller and smaller target to hit. The bullseye is shrinking. So my advice would now be, now that I've read on the forums a little bit, people said you got to rush it out, apparently. Like they said, you just got to go for it. And if you don't go for it, it's pretty much signing up to lose. I can't guarantee a builder's going to make it out to that left-hand wall. Otherwise, I'd leapfrog that one, too, and try and see how far out we can make it. Yes, thank you for those extra coins. I appreciate it. You guys keep killing bunnies. You know, for the kingdom and all that fun stuff. Plenty of archers over here. That's looking good. Still some building to get done. I may go ahead and strap in a couple more builders. Just in case. Now that we got the wall up and running, though, things are looking a little bit more manageable. We should be able to refill our cash flow over here pretty quickly. I would hope anyways. And there it is. I really was hoping these guys would not go to like the outer areas to try and farm. I was hoping they would stay in the inner area, and I'm glad to see that that happened in the way that I wanted it to. I don't know if I'm going to be able to make it behind the wall before everything else goes wrong here, but hell, I don't know, everybody. The travel distance gets so large at a certain point where it's like you're kind of tied down a little bit, I think. We got a wall right here. I'll probably queue that up. Actually, it'd be cool if you could queue that to be upgraded all the way, too. That'd be a really, really swell thing. If I get you guys back to base before anything else goes wrong, I mean, the wall is right here. So, it's not that bad. They're all going to become archers, though. This big rock right here on the ground is what has me worried. I don't know if something threw that, or if that was just a piece of scenery that I didn't see. I think we might actually be coming up against something even bigger than the big guys, like the big steroid-looking dudes that we've been hanging. I call them creatines. I don't know. They might be Cree-adults. I'm not really positive. I don't know what their age is. They don't have driver's licenses or anything for me to check. Official state IDs and whatnot. Still, did you know you can get like a state ID before you get your driver's license? I had no idea. I met a kid in high school. I mean, I found this out like 10 years ago. Anyways, apparently you can have like a state ID like long before you get your driver's license. I thought the driver's license was like the first one you got when you were like 16. But nope, if you fail your driver's test over and over and over again, you still got to go to the DMV and get like a normal license. I'm not really sure what it's a license for. Apparently like existing or something. Not totally sure, but I assume it's probably well thought out in one way or another. A couple more builders right there. They're going to be running all over the place. Give me a little bit of loving right there. I'm going to spend all night going to the left and hoping that things worked out over here. It looks like they did, so fantastic. I'm going to take this back out. No bad guys? Yeah? Well, it looks like something went wrong over here. What went wrong? I'm not entirely sure, but something went wrong. Pretty sure I already built that, but what are you going to do? There you go, gents. I'm probably going to recharge the shrine while I'm out here, too. And then I may queue up all the trees for destruction. Hammer time! Bing, 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 bing. Ah. I don't know why putting coins in slots is so satisfying to me. Technically, I blame Mario and the 6 golden coins or whatever. That was a fantastic... If you never played that for the Game Boy, you really need to get on that. It was a really, really good game. Mario and the 6 golden coins was like a fantastically polished little title. A little easy, but at the same time, a really fun game. Has anybody come out here to handle this yet? That coin's trying, but unfortunately, it's just like, I'm trying so hard, but a coin can't hammer. I'm doing my best. I want to help. I want to be a friend to the people, but unfortunately, I just can't be. I can't be right now. It's too difficult. We're due for a blood moon pretty soon. So I'm thinking we throw this together real quick. That'll move the rally point forward. Got to put your rally caps on. I mean, I would show you a picture of what a rally cap looks like. I don't know if people in other countries do that. In the United States, you put your rally cap on whenever you want your team to win. Different people do it different ways. I've seen people put their hat on inside out. That's their rally hat. Sometimes you fold it in like it is at the store when it's on the rack, and then you sit it sideways on your head with the bill up in the air. That's your rally hat. I don't know. Sometimes you need your team to rally, and you're willing to call upon supernatural forces in order to make it happen. I don't judge. I do the same thing during the World Series. I'd be like, you better make this happen right now. This is not looking good. Alright, so that wall's expanded outwards. I think we may also have time... Nah, I doubt it. Never mind. I was going to try and chop down some trees, but nobody cares. Those guys are moving forward to their rally points. We got green on black, it's poison lax and all that kind of stuff. Black on green, that snake is mean. That's how the saying goes. I'm being rhetorical. Don't answer. I know somebody's going to be down in the comments. Oh my god, you're so stupid. You don't know any snake sayings. Like, I know the snake sayings. We have king snakes and rattlesnakes and all kinds of shit around here. I hate rattlesnakes. They're always in places you don't expect them to be. Rattlesnakes are like an oh shit button for your life. Like, you never see a rattlesnake until it makes that noise, and then you're just like, ah! And after you shit and piss simultaneously all over yourself and take off running, the snake is always like up under a rock or up under a bush somewhere every goddamn time. Damn snakes. I hate them. Snakes are the worst. Snakes make me want to go and get the shovel, teach them a lesson, be like, hey, snake, I'm coming after you right now. Coming after you, snake, for scaring me. The penalty is snake death. I've actually never killed a snake before. Never had a need to, actually. Whenever I found rattlesnakes or whatever, they were like way off property or like they were just out of the way. And in general, it's looked down upon when geologists kill animals while they're out and about doing geology sciencey stuff. You leave them alone. It's whatever. We're in their territory. They're not in ours. Oh, this wall is wood back here, and that scares me aplenty. I hope we can kill these guys. I hope our breath is minty. That was just a little probing strike. Although they haven't hit us on this front in a while, so I'm actually kind of surprised. It's a secondary wall right there. Is he kicking his own stone right now? Oh, look at that. He brings his own stone with him before he throws it. No! Ow, it still hit me. Damn you! My horse has suffered severe damage to his shins. Goal now would be to recruit these little peckers over here. Here, come along. You guys come with me. And then the next part would be to queue up all these trees for destruction. I mean, realistically, I don't even know where our next advancement point is. We just gotta hustle it out, though. And since we're the farthest out on this side, I figure I'll just go from this side and let it do its thing. That's going to get built over there. That'll give us a secondary stone wall that people can fall behind if they need it. These guys got all the cash up and in here. I'll probably have to go back out and juice up the hammer shrine pretty soon, too. But I don't know. I got a couple more guys right there that are going to become archers. I got one knight on this side, which is sort of odd. Shouldn't the green knight and the black knight be over here? Did I not buy all of my knights? Must not have bought all my knights. Huh. Well, I have stuff to spend money on, so I guess I'll queue that up too. It's in a relatively safe spot, just in case things get kind of crazy. Run all the way back in over here. I'll probably spend some gold on that too, because I bet we're about to pick up a fistful of gold from some of these guys over here. Got that. The other problem is that it's really, really hard to focus on like one front versus another. Looks like he picked up the cash from somebody else's harvest. Yep, little bit of money. Little bit of money here, a little bit of money there. No, it says there's a flag right. I think it's bugged. Because shouldn't the green knight be over here too? Where's my green knight at? I think it might be bugged. Because that's supposed to be tattered and frayed and destroyed right now. And then we rebuild it for money. And unfortunately, I don't see the option. Huh. Okay, well, I guess I'll have to do this with one less knight. It's not going to be easy. In fact, it's going to be pretty goddamn hard. Without two knights, that's going to be tough. I'm sort of pondering in my head what I want to do with this right now since one of our knights is bugged. Might not be bugged. It might not just be... Yeah, that flag's supposed to go tattered. Maybe the green knight was somewhere over there behind a wall or something. I didn't see him. But we got both the guys with the chevron flags or whatever over on this side. They're not chevrons, but they're just kind of 50-50 flags. I'm hoping the developer adds more content to the game. It's actually kind of content. I got 20 hours out of it, so what the hell am I complaining about? Still, this is the sort of game that I'd like to see like expanded a lot and just like keep getting better and better and better. I may go in this direction then for the other random... Why are you guys still out in the forest right now? This is kind of odd. Shouldn't you guys be back behind the walls right now? Yeah, I was gonna say, they're coming. Why aren't you guys, like, running back behind the walls? Yeah, that dude's toast. Forget that guy. Leave him behind. He's doomed. He'll never make it. Got laser arrows right now, so we should be. That's a pretty big attack right there, though. Damn, son. And we got nobody to reload the catapult, which is really kind of the all-star of this situation. However, because we have the wall buff up, I think we're going to be alright. Although we do have a lot of oh my god. That is a lot of floaters. Holy Jesus Christ, that's a lot of Oh, they're here. They're here and they're in. Knight's running away like a little punk. We just got rolled out on. We just got rode out on so hard. Although we still have a lot of knights left. So it looks like we did a pretty good job of killing them. We'll recover, but that was with full buffs up and everything. So yeah. Blood moons are looking a little Knights, why are you running away right now? I don't really care if you smash me. It's not that big of a deal. I just kind of need all these guys to be back up and running. If I can. I assume that at some point we'll destroy these guys here. Let me queue this up. Alright, so if I can kite them over here, these archers might be able to finish them before the end. Come on, archers. You got this. There it is. Alright, so I need all you guys back on the payroll. I think I may reappropriate some of these guys as hammer guys, because I think it's important that we keep the catapult up and running. So that wall is going to be back up in just a minute. Hopefully we didn't lose too many guys out in the woods. No. I need this guy to have the coin. There we go. So let's take 3 hammer guys, I guess, and the rest will be archers. So go 3 hammer guys. There we go. I have no money for the rest of it, so that's going to be an issue. But, oh well, que sera. I'm going to throw a bow in right there. I think I've got time to run out to the fields real fast. Get as many bows as I can in here. Alright. Pretty much a full coin purse right now. I left a couple back there, I know. Luckily, since we already got the blood moon, chances are that we won't get anything too hefty other than little probing strikes tonight. It looks like we didn't fall on the eastern front, so that'll be okay. Game definitely gets nasty, though. Like, it takes a while to recover from each of those moons. Once the giants start coming in, you got yourself some issues. Let's go ahead and get this thing up in here. So the first guy made it back to the bow for right now. Hey, everybody, over here. Time to re-strap up. Yep. Disperse to your particular walls. Do your thing. A little bit more cash over here just for anybody that's left over. Alright. Man, this game is tough near the back end, don't it? Game is tough near the back end. It's my fault, though, for not expanding fast enough, I guess. Keep refilling that right there. I think more hammer guys. Definitely probably a smart idea, he said, as he made more bow guys. I need these dudes to fall forward, or at least run forward to the walls now. I'm going to see if I can recharge the shrine a little bit later. Unfortunately, it may or may not be an option. Looks like they got done rebuilding the wall. So that's good. Got 3 archers for right now, though, so they're going to have to hold it. They are definitely going to have to hold it. That should be fine, I think. I mean, we should be good. I've heard that you just reach a point where the enemy can't break your defenses and you can't break their offenses, basically. And so it's just like you just ram into each other after a while. I don't think there's too much more to go here, though. Let me grab my chest, because it's itchy like that. And sometimes when something is beautiful, you just gotta grab it. And then off to the east-hand side, I think we'll probably try and figure out if we've got any more cash flow, but I can't guarantee that we will or won't. There's a little bit of something out here. There's a little bit of something. It ain't a lot, but it ain't a little either. Let's keep our work targeted towards the west, I guess. I'm going to try and go out after tonight and recharge the wall shrine to make the masonry better. But at the moment, there's not much I can do about that. I really wish these little hammer guys would camp, at least one of them. They'd be like towers, basically, for the hammer guys, where once you have a catapult up, one hammer guy is used up just following the catapult around. It would be really helpful, especially when you're trying to make sure that the catapult is there for like blood moons and things of that nature. It would make the whole thing a lot more defensible. But for right now, we had a rough run, but I think that we'll be alright here. God, those floaty things. I swear to Christ. There were so many floaty things up in that last grouping. Like, oh my God, that many. Like, holy shit amounts. Let's continue to expand our kingdom out, shall we? I'm gonna go chop some forest real quick. And while I'm doing that, bring these guys into the fold real fast. Other people asked for the exact same thing that I asked for on the forums, too. Almost every single suggestion I made was also on the forums, where they said that they wish that there was a trickle of peasants that came in after you got to a certain point, because they said expanding, which is the game's goal, cuts off your recruitment, but you need recruitment to continue expanding, and so they said the game is at odds with itself. I agree with that, but I love the game. Like, I think what they have right here, if they continue to develop and put out patches and like content for it for another 6-7 months, I mean, you put out 4 or 5 major content patches, I'm sure the game made enough money, because last I checked, it had a ton of reviews on Steam, which means that people are definitely buying and playing it. I think that if it's a moneymaker, I don't know, maybe if the developer's tired of working on it, that's cool too. Like, I would never want to force somebody to work on some shit that they don't care about and they don't want to work on anymore. But we're out of time for right now. Our builders are way the hell off in the boonies somewhere, not really making it out here. It'd be nice if you could build like builders' huts or something, or like archers' huts that kind of redirected them to the outer wall so that you could recruit and resupply faster. Making them all fall back to the center of the kingdom is rough. But I'll see y'all next time. Hi to everybody.